Alright, now in the second video, I'll show you sort of just a driving experience as much as I can. The sunroof doesn't really go back, it sort of wants to stop, but I just tilt it for now. A new motor is about like $100. I mean, it didn't really bother me, so I just kind of gave up on it, but try to give you a little bit of a driving experience here, just through my little residential neighborhood. I do also have all the stock parts, stock shifter, stock gauges, or just underneath of those. I have another JDM rear center garnish too that says GTO on the back. If you don't know, GTO is actually the Japanese name for what the 3000 GT was released as. Overall though, you're not going to find a cleaner one of these. I mean, I have people stop and ask me all the time what it is. I had a little kid once ask me if it was a Ferrari. It's like, no, not really, but everybody really knows it is the Japanese Corvette, so it's a rare bird. And this is my second one. My first one was a non-turbo, so it'll be completely different when I get the exhaust on it. So there's a van behind me that's rattling like crazy. Hopefully I can get away from it. Then you'll know that it isn't my car. And you can see them back there, but apparently old ladies don't use turn signals anymore, but HKS does sound pretty good. You can watch my boost gauge just spike right up. I just use it for back and forth to work driving right now, but I'm going to turn back into the same plan. Stock boost is 7 pounds. I'm at about 15.5 right now. Also, another really common thing for these cars is lifter ticks, which mine has absolutely none of, which I was even surprised. I had to drive to Washington, D.C. to pick this car up. So, and then I did a lot of the modifications myself. But I have a little bit of an exhaust leak, but like I said before, that's just temporary exhaust. The full Tanabe turbo back's going on in the next little while, probably by Friday or Saturday. So it's a tough kid behind me in an Eclipse with cool LED lights in his headlights. To top it off, it's a 3rd gen Eclipse, but pull back around. I made a big circle and now I'm going to be at my house, so. And I didn't mention it earlier, but sorry for skipping like videos a little bit. I mean, I actually dropped the phone while I was walking back here, so I'm probably just gonna edit that little smidget out there. The active aero, yeah, that all works and everything. So pretty much, I'm just trying to be honest about everything. This is a brand new climate control system, which I don't know if you know much about them, but you're sort of getting a big reflection in here. But it's actually all digitized. And then my touchscreen head unit, you can set any background that you'd like, and this changes colors over here. It's iPod, GPS, USB. It's a good Kenwood, but other than that, in here, got my 3000 GT booklet and insurance cards and manual for the radio. Among all that stuff, I've got title right here, which you can see clean and clear. Nothing wrong with it at all. It's actually never even left Pennsylvania, even though, and it is in my name, but although I said that I picked it up in Washington, D.C., it was still titled in Pennsylvania the whole time. The kid actually went back and forth to school, but while the car was parked. And he got rid of it because he never drove it. So, just the other day, on this paper you can see, I had, just on 8/10/11, I had, at my dealership that I work at, I had the serpentine belt and everything replaced because it started squeaking a little bit. It's all good now. Other than that, right here, service invoice, steel crank, bearings, front seal pad, oil pump gasket, spark plugs, the works. This was done under Jeff, my friend, the last owner, and you can see the total right there, $3,096. It's pretty goddamn expensive, but registration, I mean, everything is in this booklet, so. Other than that, I really don't know what else to show you here. This is pretty much the cockpit, but really, really, really laid back car. So, take it to a car show and everybody crowds around it and asks what it is. So, ashtray, never smoked in, just use it as a change pocket, even though for some reason it has 2 cigarette lighters within a foot of each other. Cruise control still works, everything works great. I don't know, I get like 22, 23 to a gallon if I'm not beating on it, so it's pretty conservative. Windshield's a little bit dirty, it's sort of catching a reflection, but yeah, it's inspected right now. PA inspections through January. County I'm in, I don't require emissions, but yeah, so I don't really know what else to show you. I only run premium fuel in it. That's all I run in all my cars, 93, but other than that, I mean, it needs swept out a little bit. There's just like a little bit of grass, but you can tell that this carpet is immaculate. Dash isn't cracked other than these vents. These vents you can just replace. They come right out and then you can replace them. But, I mean, for being an aftermarket sunroof job, it's not a bad job at all. So, oh, that's my vr4 right there. Rear windshield wiper works and all that, so. Other than that, I'll talk to you later.